Well. This is a little impromptu, but it's going to be temporary, and I'm going to make it a little touch a bit short because I may go out for a tiny, teensy little bit for the evening. But this is an impromptu, unscheduled impromptu. Now, there will be times when I'm going to do impromptus, but it's not going to happen terribly often. It's just going to happen sometimes. Impromptus are only going to happen sometimes, but not all the time. I think I'm probably going to do just the one impromptu for this month. But, why I'm doing it, I'm really doing it just to pay tribute and saying, well done to a brilliant new friend of mine and she's already proving herself to be a great YouTuber. She needs no introduction. A Dog's Life in Liechtenstein. And well done to lovely Leech, the lady who I really did come under the impression was a grown man until I saw her what she looked like on a live appearance. Or when I did a live stream, I was like, oh my goodness, I thought she was a man, but it's a lady. Oh God, goodness gracious me. How could I got it so wrong? So congratulations to Leech and well done. And a fantastic, brilliant podcast you did with Hutch earlier today. So I congratulate you both. And in case anybody's interested in seeing her channel, I'll link it to you. Here's the link to Leech's channel. She's just 17 subscribers short of 400. So let's get her to 400, hopefully by the end of this month. And let's hopefully get her to 500 plus or more subscribers by the very early part of 2025. 2025 is the year I'm completely looking forward to. I think it's going to be probably one of my best years for the 2020s decade, 2025. But one of my best years for 2020, for the 2020s, it's probably got to be 2023, the final half of 2021, and 2024 has gone well, I must say. But 2025, I am bringing it on and looking forward to everything it's got to offer. Be it events, obviously other importances for life, which I'm obviously going to, as we all need to do, and the important commitments of life, we've all got to make a contribution towards and all that. Obviously, vitally importantly, do that. Yes, get through that and do it, no matter what the entailing difficulties. But I'm looking forward to 2025 all the same. But any of you who are interested in Nietzsche's channel, I've just linked it. But don't worry if it does not appeal to one's interest. All that. And I am sorry if it was a little unscheduled, because it's not often that I do an unscheduled impromptu, but I thought it would be fun and enchanted to do one all the same. Yes. But already, what, two in about nearly 4 minutes, in nearly a mere 3.5, 4 minutes. That's pretty good going for an impromptu. It's certainly quite good going and steady done. But it's not going to be terribly long, this impromptu, so it won't be terribly long, but that's all right. There we have things, But really, if you are watching, or if you do watch the replay, Hutch and Leech, well done. You did fantastic podcasts together. And I certainly hope the two of you do another one in the future, because you're fantastic. But some news. Sapper, our friend Sapper, the huge 16, 17 stone huge gate, that is. No offense. No, Sapper, huge gate. Anything you say. He has just hit over 85 subscribers, and I certainly would recommend one watch his channel and give him a watch, or certainly give him a subscription if one so dare wishes. He is to be doing his first debut live stream on the 22nd of July, 2024 at 7 p.m. UK time. But it is unfortunately age restricted. So I think if you're 18 or over, you can watch the live stream. But I'm sure he will eventually allow people, under the age of 18 to view his live stream. But I think he'd probably wouldn't allow people under the age of 15 to make a live stream appearance, because he'd just be, this is not bloody right, no. But I'll just link Sapper's channel. And yep, Sapper's channel is linked, and certainly do subscribe if you can. He is worth every watch. Well, the videos he does, I mean, he's not done vlogging content as of yet, but, it's possible he could get around to it. But, one shall certainly see what his content will have to offer. If you excuse me a moment, I've just got to send a little text. Oh, shit, my phone. Right, got to charge it. Excuse me a moment. I'm extremely sorry about the temporary absence. It's because I had to charge up my phone, I'm afraid, because my phone, the battery died, Eddie, hello, this is just an impromptu, but if you see the two channel links, it's the link to Sapper's channel, because we've seen Sapper on here many times. He's a good friend, isn't he? Huge git as he may well be, 16, 17 stone. Huge git, skinny git, because I'm only 11 stone, but formerly 9 stone, 4 pounds at one point. I've just linked his channel, but if you didn't know, Ellie, if you go onto Sapper's channel, you will, I mean, that's if you're interested in seeing it, that is, and all his content has to offer and everything. He is to be doing his first debut live stream on the 22nd of July of 2024 at 7 p.m. UK time, to tell you on things. Martin, hello, Martin. Martin, there are two channel links on here. In case you or Ellie are interested, the links are over here for you, Ellie, or anybody who tunes in to this very impromptu of mine. There are two channel links, and in case you two are interested, always feel free to check out the channels. But Martin, there was a brilliant podcast that happened earlier today. I mean, you're too late to watch it. but it's watchable on the replay, Martin. But the podcast, it was fantastic. My friend Hutch and of course Leach, they both did a podcast earlier today from 6:30 p.m. UK time until just before 7:40 p.m. UK time. And I must say, Leach, Martin, and certainly Ellie, Leach really is proving herself to be an excellent and brilliant YouTuber. But the links are already in the chat section of the live, on the live comment chat section. There are 2 links, but always feel free to check out whatever link you're happy or comfortable with, Martin. We've been trading this banter, Ellie, since January, so we've been doing it for the best part of 6 months, because it was through Graham doing a VR flight simulator live stream, and Sapper was the first participant to come on, and then I was next, but then Sapper left and I stayed with Graham for a bit so we could have a good chat moment together, because, I mean, it was a good chat moment we had together, given, if you take into account Graham, whenever I've heard from him, whenever he's taken me under his wing from time to time, I mean, very, very valuably. I mean, I never expected a newfound follower since 2023 would occasionally take me under his wing like that. I never expected it, and I appreciate it profoundly, hugely, and it's something I'll always valuably cherish for a lifetime to come, So that was where the weight banter, where our banter started, all the same, Ellie, to tell you all things. It was because I revealed what my weight was, and then I said what my previous weight was before the current weight I am now. When I said that, Sapper was like, skinny git. Oh, gosh, Yes. Do feel free to check the channels if you wanted to. But if it does not appeal to you, Martin, or anybody's interest, Ellie, I mean, please, if it doesn't appeal to yourself, Martin, or anybody who may tune into the impromptu live, please don't bother. But if you ever take an interest in the channels, go right ahead, because the links are there. I know, I couldn't thank him enough, Ellie. I couldn't thank him or Fiona or Trevor, the Hutches. I couldn't thank any of them enough. I really couldn't. And other good news is that Susie Smith has just hit the 75K subscriber milestone. So well done, Susie. Well done. And big congratulations on your 75K subscriber milestone. Bring it on, Susie Smith. Well done. Yes. Get that. Martin, if it only appeals to your interest, only do it if it appeals to your interest. But if it doesn't, don't worry. It is certainly completely fine, to tell you all things. So, yes, Yes, it's round of applause for Susie. Yes, oh, yes, for sure. But do give a resoundingly large hello to one of our faithful newfound channel members, Martin Sullivan. And it's always a pleasure having Martin on here. Martin, don't worry about when you were on a live last time I did one. Please, 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 don't you worry. It is certainly completely fine. You did not do anything wrong or anything naughty. You're a good little man, and I have much respect towards you. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. I mean, as Trevor Colt would very philosophically tell you, or anyone's self, Martin, what he would say is, we lift each other up and help people out. And that's, we lift each other up and help people out. That is the best showcased philosophy Trevor has in himself. He's got a very good philosophical nature. It's not quite the same philosophical lining which, say, my best friend David Scott has, or my late grandfather Edmund had. He's got a good philosophy, and I completely agree to his sentimental philosophy in that very regard and all that. Yeah, but do give a resoundingly good hello to one of our faithful channel members on here, Martin Sullivan himself. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. We're not going to do terribly long of this impromptu, Ellie. It's just an impromptu, but I wanted to do it really just to pay tribute to Sapper, Leach, and of course the Hutches as well. I mean, and Leach has already gained a great many more subscribers, and I hope she continually gains more and more to tell oneself of things. Oh, yes. We've got 11 on here. Do reveal yourself in the comment section. Do reveal yourself. I really don't know where the lovely ladies are, Ellie, but to tell you something, and Martin too, when the twinkle goes out of my eyes for the ladies, I'll turn out my toes and die. I love their friendliness and, and their passionate, unconditional love and lovingly, kindly presence in every way. Yes, best way forward, Howdy, howdy, Zeph. Howdy, howdy. And good evening to you, Southern old friend. Good evening. I'm Rosie. Hello. I'm not going to do terribly long of this, but it's just a naughty little unscheduled impromptu. Check. Have you got a good gin? I'd have a gin with you any day, Zeph. That's if you drink gin, and we could get pissed drunk and all that shit and that sort of stuff. Oh, excuse the naughty language. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I've said fuck. Oh fuck. I've said shit. No. Excuse the language. A moment ago. Oh dear, am I a naughty boy, aren't I? Oh, I am a naughty boy, I've been saying some naughty words just now. Oh, good evening, Your Majesty. And my kindly regards to His Majesty the King, too. His Majesty King Charles III. Sorry for the naughty behaviour. I know he would say, please, now. Behave yourself now, young Foxy. Behave yourself, please, and be good to others. That's what I know he would tell me this right now. But good evening, Your Majesty. Good evening to you, lovely Anna. Good evening, my lovely lady. I am quite well, thank you. I hope you are well too. That's the main thing. Yes, it is certainly. Good evening, Your Majesty. Oh dear, His Majesty was drunk and has gone to bed, so he's obviously got a hammering hangover. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you for the kindly endearment a moment ago. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Thank you, lovely. It's always wonderful hearing from you. Which overcast part of the world are you referring to, Martin? Because obviously there is a lot of trouble going on in the world. That is undeniably could be said. But which is the overcast part? Do tell all of us your opinion on the overcast version of the world and all that. Do tell us, little man. I mean, but excuse the discriminatory, because I'm not trying to say this to be rude, but because you're only 5'5" of height and probably like 8, 9 stone of weight. I didn't mean to say it rudely. I was just trying to say it just to be rather funny, or give a little bit of banter and all that sort of thing, Yes, it certainly is a howdy, and really a friendly hello to Anna herself, Bloody hell, 102 degrees Fahrenheit is baking hot. I mean, that shit, bloody hell, that's baking hot, I must say. Excuse the language. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Fiona! Good evening. This is just an impromptu, but I'm not going to do terribly long, Fiona, but it's certainly wonderful having you on here. Yes, and Graham, too, as usual. It's always wonderful seeing you on here and all that. So, thank you, Rosie. Thank you. No, Rosie, I just love you lots. I really do. Sending you heaps of hugs, too. Oh, hello, Kazzy. Hello. Ron and Paula M. On Sean Atwood. Sean Atwood. Oh, yes. Hutch did a podcast with Sean Atwood, Kazzy. And Kazi, my friend, who we have something in common together, but I think I'm going to get too naughty if I go any further, but I think we're going to leave the naughtiness because I've been a bit naughty when it representing the first part of the live stream. So because, now that we've got the royals in here and we've got many of the wonderful, delightful, lovely ladies in here, it's time to settle down a little, but have fun, but I don't want to offend too many, Thank you, Martin. No, Martin, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Fiona. Now, to tell you odd things, it was not a convertible. It was a military and vintage military vehicle, to tell you odd things. So, it was a vintage, it was a military vehicle I was sat in, but it was difficult to get in and out for height and weight, but you wouldn't have trouble with it, Fiona, because you're shorter than I am, and plus, certainly not to mention lighter. No offence when saying this, but, Graham too would find it difficult to get in and out too, because he's taller than I am, not to mention, 2 stone heavier. So, it was not a convertible, it was a military vehicle. Is that the thumbnail you were referring to for the upcoming inspirational live stream? But do explain which one you were referring to, Fiona, just to say. But thank you for the kindly compliments all the same. Paula, I'm not overly familiar with Paula M. Kazzy, I'm not overly familiar of Paula M. No. I'm Susie Smith, yes. And I know Susie Smith. Sean Atwood, yes, I do know Sean Atwood. I don't follow him all the time, but I can for whatever chance allows. And obviously Graham and Fiona, Trevor, several others to mention, and the Hutches and all that, Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Martin. Ta-ta. Oh, my goodness, Fiona. Fiona, you're 8 kilos smaller than I am. I'm 70 kilos. And Fiona, seeing that you're aiming for 59 kilos, I used to be 59 kilos until about shortly before my 20th birthday, which is 3 years ago now. I was 59 kilos, which is nearly 2 stone lighter than the weight I currently am now. So could you make something of that? A 5'8" man formerly being 59 kilos or 9 stone 4 pounds, which to Sapper is skinny git weight, But now I'm 70 kilos, to tell you all things. 5'8", 70 kilos. But for a 5'6" woman, 59 kilos, I don't think it would be too bad. It's maybe a little bit slim, but I think it would suit you well, because I think you've got the right figure for it to suit you well, Fiona. A 59 kilo figure for a 5'6" woman. I think your figure, it would suit you better than, say, a lady who's of your height, but of a totally different figure to you. If it makes sense to you, that is. But no offense saying this, of course. Oh, okay. But if you want to keep watching it, please don't worry about leaving the live, Kazzy. I didn't think I was going to do this naughty little impromptu, but I think this is probably going to be the only impromptu live I'm doing today. And I'm not going to be doing it for very long, because I'm going to be finishing up about 30 minutes after doing it, So it's not going to be very long. It's just an impromptu that was really, namely, meant to pay tribute to Hutch and Leach for the podcast they did earlier on. And gosh, was it brilliant, I must say. I was very light, Fiona, yes. I was very light when I was 9 stone 4 pounds or 59 kilos. Really, I was. You are talking light, which is nearly, but now. And back then, I only had a 29-inch waist. So you could share your thoughts on that. I used to be a 29-inch waist, but now I've got a 30-inch waist. So since the nearly 2 stone or 11 kilo weight gain, I've gone up a waist size since that point, and I've certainly gone up a clothes size from size small to medium. Graham, hello. You certainly need no introduction. Hello, hello, hello. You would not bother with Paula L. Okay. Thank you for the good advice, Graham. Okay, but thank you for sharing your opinion and your advice. Fiona, we love Rosie. I mean, I just love Rosie. I mean, really, I do. Fiona, to tell you something, I love Rosie in a very comparable way to how yourself and Graham love Michelle. I mean, I really, really, I love Rosie in the comparable way to how I love Michelle, and in the comparable way to how yourself and Graham love the lovely Michelle. That's Michelle Pope Wales I'm referring to. I think you know who I mean. But I love her in that comparable way, to tell you one thing, I must say. You know, bloody hell. I could never have thought you had an 18-inch waist, Your Majesty. Maybe a 27, 28, I would have thought, but not 8. If you had an 18-inch waist, you'd just be a lot smaller than what you currently look. Very petite. Oh, Rosie, thank you. Thank you always. Yes, Rosie is very kind. We love our Rosie in a comparable way to how we love our Michelle. Fiona, to tell you all things. Hello, Rhea. Hello. We are going to finish shortly because this is just because we are going to have to finish shortly because this is only an impromptu and it was only meant to be a short one, only about 30, 35, 40-minute impromptu. This one is, but it's not often that I do an impromptu, but it's nice to do it sporadically from time to time and all that. Yes, hello to you, Rick. Fiona, are you pulling my leg? 50. Fiona, if you had a 58-inch waist, you'd be considerably bigger than what you currently look like. You know, so I think you're pulling my leg and we wouldn't believe this, but that's a pretty good one. I completely agree with you, Eddie. I certainly completely agree. Dawn Marie, hello. Now, Dawn Marie, this is just an impromptu. I'm not going to do it for very long, but sometimes I will do impromptus, but I'm not going to do them very often. But it's certainly wonderful having you on here, I've certainly got to say. Martin, you don't have a waistline, you've got a... Oh, that's a good one. But do tell us what your waist measurements are, because maybe some of us would say, oh, okay. Oh, Rosie, I love you. I mean, really, I do. People can only see me from the neck up. It gets thicker as it gets... Good one. But Fiona, you do not look like a lady who's in her 50s, nearly middle 50s. I mean, really, you don't. You, at the very oldest, I think you only look about 47, 48, instead of in your 50s. You do not look like a lady in your 50s at all. Had you seen, say, my late grandfather Edmund, a picture of him when he was about either your age or a little bit younger, he looked a lot older than what you or Graham currently look like. That much more I could definitely tell you, you know. Same with my grandmother Anne. She looked older than what you looked like when she was your age. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Fiona, I think you look younger than 49. No, you look completely years younger than 49 and a half. And Graham too. I would say the same with him. Both of you look younger than 49 and 50. No, really, you both look younger than those ages. Oh, and you too are lovely, aren't you? You do that with Lisa, don't you, dear? You're 50, Martin, but your friends say you look 60. Well, are you very skinny for weight? Well, maybe you must be very skinny for weight. So, I mean, if your friends think you look 60, you've probably got to be about 8 stone, which has probably wrinkled your face and all that. Fiona, you do not look 60 at all. You really don't. I would say that. You do not look 60 at all. That's all right, Martin. Don't worry, don't worry. I know what you and Lisa are like. You're both very funny together, aren't you? And the trading banter you do together. You're beginning to remind me of the trading banter Rhea and Lisa do together, you know. Hi, Sapper. No huge git. No huge git. Anything you say, there's no offense happening. No. Okay. Well, everybody. Oh, come on. Graham, you do not look 90 at all. For your age, I think you only look about 45, 46, 47, something like that. And I'd say Fiona looks, say, about 45, 46 too. And I think at the very oldest, I think both of you only look about 48 at the very oldest. I mean, you really do not look 90 at all. Really, you don't. I would certainly say that. Hello, Imogen. Hello. This is only an impromptu, and I'm not going to do terribly not. Martin. No, funny as you may be, Martin, I think this is now going a little too far. I do not think Graham looks 91 at all. I mean, I really don't. You know. Yes, do reassure Sapper that I'm not offending anybody, because you know what Sapper would say. He'd say, "Give the ladies your dress so that they can steal your cats." No, huge kid. Anything you say. I'm quite well, thank you, Wanda. Hello to you, lovely lady. Say hello to you. I'm hoping Wanda is well too, but we are going to finish the live stream soon. Yes, you've gone down from 17 stone to 16 stone, haven't you? So you're still a huge git, but yes, you have lost weight, haven't you? But oh my goodness, Graham, that's what 15 kilos over that of my weight. I mean, wow, God, that's closer to 13, and that's closer to 13 and a half stone. I mean, wow, that's nearly 2.5 stone bigger than that of myself and Dawn Marie, because both of us are the same weight, to tell you odd things, not to mention the same height as well. Sapper's brilliant. Martin, Sapper's, I mean, everybody, I mean, I said this earlier on, but now that there's more of you in here, Sapper on here, he's to be representing his debut live stream on the 22nd of July, 2024. Sapper is to debut his first live stream. So for those of you who aren't interested, I'll link Sapper's channel and then you'll see his upcoming live stream for the 22nd of July, 2024. And if I can, I'm looking forward to tuning in. It's going to be so much fun, you know. So well done, Sapper. Well done. I mean, you're doing extremely well. And really, all we can do is wish you the best of luck for your first debut live stream. Yes, Fiona, Sap has a channel. This is why I've just linked it, in case anybody's interested. But yes, he's to be showcasing his first debut live stream in just over a week's time. I'm looking forward to going on it, watching it. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Oh, I too am sending lots of hugs to Lady Faith too. And of course, Braden, the handsome Braden, and the lovely and beautiful Lady Faith. But no offense when saying this, of course, I'm really not trying to say anything rude. I'm really not. Well, Sapper, we do weight banter together, don't we? Since the VR live stream Graham did 6 months ago. And when I revealed what my previous weight measurement was, that was when you said, skinny git. I guess. When I was previously 9 stone, 4 pounds, 29 inch waist at that point. Now I'm 11 stone, 30 inch waist. You know, so there we are. Hello, Laurie. Hello. this is not going to be very long. I'm going to finish this shortly, but Laurie, in case you missed the news, Sapper, who's on here right now, I've just linked his channel, and why I've linked it is because he's showcasing his first debut live stream on the 22nd of July, 2024 at 7 p.m. UK time. So I thought I'd tell you of this since you've now just came into the live. But if you ever feel free, or anybody, but never mind if it's really not appealing to one's interest, but in case it does appeal to one's interest, do feel free to check out Sapper's channel and check out his upcoming live stream if it appeals to one's interest. That's all I would say. Oh no, oh Martin, you got put through the pains of trolling. Oh. Martin, if you ever do happen to decide with YouTubing again in the future, and if you ever do get put through the pains of trolling, we'll all have your back. All of us will have your back, Martin. All of us will, and I mean that. We'll all strongly, explicitly have your back. Same, Sapper, I mean, if I get trolled or any trolling I'd face, something to talk about at times, yes, but you know what? I just either let them have it or just block the fucking dickheads or the idiots. So excuse the language, but I just go block, fuck off, you fucking shithead dickheads. You're worthless to us with your trolling antics. That's what I do. Excuse the language. Hello, Diane. Hello. I love you, Diane. I love you too. Yes, it is hello to Laurie too. Yes, it's first you say, fuck off, dickhead, block, that sort of thing. I know you're generally like, fuck off, you fucking arseholes, block. Good way to do it. But just obviously be careful with too much language. Okay, now, Sapper, come along now. Now, I forgot to say, in this impromptu live stream, no boobs, no tits, or no other naughty other words that that relate to one's body parts. Not this time, okay? Maybe the next live stream, but on a limited basis, okay? I mean, yes, I'm all for free speech and everything, but boobs and tits, I have got some friends who don't take terribly kindly to crude humor. I mean, I don't mind a bit of crude humor, but people like, say, David or Kim, if they watch this on replay, but if they watch this on replay, they wouldn't take terribly kindly to crudity. I mean, it's not me, but I just wouldn't want to lose my friendship to them because of crude humor. I really wouldn't. Oh gosh. I mean, it's different when one's swearing and all that, but things like talking about certain body parts, I mean, you know, oh gosh, what is going on? This is just like when Michelle did this. She once said on a live, let's not talk about boob sizes because of people getting bigger. This is almost like that moment. I was like, okay, yes, Michelle, I wouldn't dare talk about it on the live. You know, this is almost like that. Ellie, I think you'll find every channel has rules. You know, even Fiona and Graham, they would provide rules to their channel. Free speech is they're all for, as I too, yes, I'm all for free speech too, much like Graham and Fiona. But we do set certain limitations for some things. Yes, we let people talk freely amongst themselves, you know, conversations, you know, or expressing certain opinions and things, provided one doesn't get into trouble for it. Just be careful on that. But there are certain boundaries. You would find this with any channel, not just Graham and Fiona or Trevor or mine content. You'd find this with any content, not just ours. That I would make that explicit point. Okay. Okay, let's leave the poop things alone now. Don't you start, Dawn Marie. Love you as I do. Let's leave it alone, shall we? Yes, Fiona. We love our Dawn Marie, don't we? I mean, really, we do. I mean, Dawn Marie, if I could tell you, Fiona, and certainly Graham too, Dawn Marie is the sort of friend who is always more than willing to wrap her arm so very affectionately around one's shoulder, be it whenever we're in trouble or we're just, looking for certain advice on things or how we can improve in things and all that, or how we could just be good at being ourselves. And I think Dawn Marie represents this personality and this philosophy very well. I mean, really, I do. I would certainly say that. I agree, Sapper. I love Dawn Marie. I really do. I mean, I may not love her as much as, say, Michelle, for example, or Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, Rosie, Susan Reich, that is, or Elaine, that's Elaine Williams, friendly Londoner, or Caroline Allen from Canada, or who else? The Rosie, the Scots lady who's already in the live chat, and of course Katrin from Iceland. I don't love Dawn Marie as much as the 11 ladies I've just mentioned, but who I have the biggest trust towards them. I really do. And Graham and Fiona, I have a lot of trust towards them, and Trevor, the Hutchers, several others to mention. Whatever your weekend may be entailing, Jamba, hope it's a good one, my wonderful lady. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Jamba. Please do. Thank you, Fiona, for kindly acknowledging her. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Martin. Thank you for your strong grip of support as usual. Thank you. Really, thank you, Martin, for the support. And thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Hello, Leanne. Hello to you. Sapper's not live streaming until the 22nd of July. If I link his channel once again. The link to his channel is already here now, but if you go onto his channel, you will see when it's going to be live streaming and when he's live streaming. And I will also advertise it probably the day before or a few short days before, and then we can all happily join in with the fun. But it's unfortunately going to be age restricted. So anybody who is under the age of 18, I don't think you'll be able to come on the live. Well, I don't know, because I think this live is going to be probably just for adults. Whose message did you delete? Fiona, you didn't block anybody, did you? I wouldn't think you'd block anybody by mistake. Well, Rosie, if you can make it, do feel free. If not, don't worry. Hello, Captain England. It's Thunderchunk Captain England, but not Thunderbolt, who's Captain America. It's not the Thunderbolt Captain America, but it's the Thunderchunk Captain England. Hello, come on now. Come on, Captain England, we're leaving the boob topic alone, okay? We're not going to get run into this boob gate thing as Dawn Marie would so describe it, Oh, yes, I thought so. Okay, don't worry, not to worry. I wouldn't think you'd block anybody inadvertently, Fiona. I wouldn't think so, but don't worry about accidentally deleting the comments. Don't worry. It turns out His Majesty the King is drunk and he's gone to bed because he's got a hammering hangover, Martin, I'm afraid. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you for your kind endearment towards Rosie. Captain England, that's enough about boobs and tits. That's enough, okay? Come along now. Please keep it clean, okay? Because David and Kim might watch this on replay and they won't take kindly to it, We love our Wanda, don't we? And we love you too, Rosie. We really do. Oh, Your Majesty the King. I thought you were drunk and hungover and in bed. Come on, Your Majesty. We're leaving the boob topic alone. We nearly got wound up in a boob gate like last live, There are so many wonderful newfound friends and wonderful people who follow yours and Graham's content and community, Fiona. I would certainly say that for sure. No, this is His Majesty the King who's on here. Tell you one thing. Oh, Her Majesty the Queen woke you up. But please, if you need to rest with the hangover you've got, do take all the rest you need. I mean, you've got a hard job. You've got a big. I mean, you've got a big job, you two. I mean, it's hard work being a king and queen. So we thank you for all the time you take, for providing such support towards Graham, Fiona, Trevor, the Hutches, myself, or anybody. Rexy, hi. It's just an impromptu. But I need to tell you something, Rexy, because there's something exciting happening tomorrow evening. So I'll tell you when the live is over, okay? But I'm going to be finishing up soon. Please, Martin, don't you worry. You're completely fine. Funny as you may be, we enjoy your comedic banter, your comically funny banter, I must say. You, ta-ta, you, good night to you, Your Majesty. And I'm next live streaming 17th July. Okay, it's time to finish now because this was meant to be about 30-40 minutes long, this impromptu, but it's done. I've done it longer than I initially planned. But thank you for tuning in and taking the time to viewing this live stream, everybody. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye. And may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. Hi, Jason. Fox Pitch Mayo, unfortunately, Fox Pitch Mayo is unfortunately finishing off the live stream. David, hi! Say hello to David Scott, the Wheels, my best friend. Say hello to David, everybody. And this was my best friend who I was talking about last time I was live streaming, But please do not bombard David to make an appearance because he's thinking about it. But give him time to make his decision, okay? Yes, I am finishing in about a few soon, David. I'm literally just finishing this. Hello to Heather. Do give a resoundingly large hello to Heather too. David and Heather, I couldn't be more thankful to both David and Heather. I mean, really, I couldn't, Thank you, Heather. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards my best friend, David. Thank you. No, really, Heather, I have much to be thankful towards yourself and David. I mean, really, I do. Ta-ta for now, Kazi. Ta-ta for now. It's white, Jason, to tell you all things. Oh, yes, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it, when I did that Daphne sequel, and it was the Daphne sequel, and I used a lot of crude language, yes, and it was rather Brian Blessed-like, wasn't it? Thank you, Heather, thank you. Thank you, Wanda, for your kindly acknowledgement towards Heather, thank you. Thank you, Heather, thank you, I must say. Oh, Dawn Marie, thank you for affectionately wrapping your arm around David's shoulder. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, David would appreciate this hugely. Thank you, David, for your kindly acknowledgement towards Heather. Thank you. And thank you, Wanda, for your kindly friendliness towards David, too. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Now, it's really time to finish. Well, could you be careful how you say it to David? Because I really don't want him to be upset by it. But, Sandra, hello. Fort Bliss, Texas. Gosh, hope you're enjoying Texas. I'm just finishing this off, Sandra, and I'm live streaming next week to tell you all things. So, and I'm literally just finishing. Thank you, Sapper. Thank you. And thank you, David. Thank you, David. I can see you and Ria are already getting on. Yes, I'm finishing now, Heather. thanks everybody for watching this naughty little impromptu live stream. I mean, sorry, I was being a naughty boy for unscheduling this live stream because I did it on an unscheduled moment, because I normally schedule every live stream I do. It's okay, don't worry, Martin. Good night, and may your God go with you. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, everybody, as Trevor Colt would so cautiously advise. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bring you great expectations of happiness. Foxpit Mayo, over and out. Oh, goodness.